perhaps not be happy with Democratic governance, but there was just no way they were going to go to Trump candidates. I think that's pretty clear. Do you have a concern that Democrats can't win if they're running against, say, normal Republicans, kind of like Chris Sununu or Mike DeWine, people like that?
Oh, you know, the funny thing is I knew what a MAGA Republican was. I didn't know what a normal Republican was. Well, I appreciate that Chuck Todd has now injected that into our bloodstream. Apparently, another means of driving a wedge within the Republican Party. Joining us to discuss is our Monday company, Erin Elmore, Republican strategist and contributor at Turning Point USA, and Tim Graham, executive editor at Newsbusters. Tim, I want to start with the thing that's interesting is Chris Sununu in New Hampshire, Mike DeWine in Ohio. They might be good fits for their respective states. I don't think I would call either one of them strong conservatives, which is not where the party is right now. I mean, the party overall is a strong conservative party. And so for Chuck to say that those folks are the normal ones, they might be good fits for their state. That's not my decision to make. But to say that they are the normal ones is not exactly reality.
It isn't. And why are liberal pundits and Democrats trying to define our party? They're the ones that believe in defunding the police and BLM riots and kiddie drag shows and transgender children at the age of 2, 3, 4, 5 years old, abortion up until the time of birth. So why are we allowing them to define us? And if they're going to look inside their own party and talk about what's normal, I don't think Kathy Hochul is normal for shutting down the schools. I don't think Fetterman in Pennsylvania is normal for wanting to release a third of the prison population and legalize all drugs. And you look how well Governor DeSantis did. By all means, he's better than normal. And Glenn Youngkin, great for Virginia, so much better than normal. So I just don't like the narrative that this mainstream liberal media is trying to put upon us. Yes, we're all America first, and that is the future of the party. And whether someone wants to support Donald Trump or not, Donald Trump started the America First movement. And no matter how much these liberals want to get rid of that, that America First idea is here to stay, and it's not going anywhere.
All right, Tim, I want to play another clip from the interview with Chuck Todd and Senator Liz Warren. Listen to this.
His preening and his selection of truly awful candidates didn't do his party any favors.
Yeah, and 73% of exit polling said that this was against Joe Biden and his administration. So I think that speaks for itself. Erin, I do want to play another clip. We had Maryland Congressman Jamie Raskin on yesterday on Face the Nation. He had an interesting take on the next Speaker of the House. Listen.
One potential candidate whose name has been floated is Donald Trump himself, because the Speaker of the House does not have to be a member of the House. And they are talking about putting Trump right there.
That's not a real option now.
Well, they talk about it repeatedly.
Okay, so that's the only pushback she gave, Erin. Who's they? Who's they that's talking about, I haven't heard this, that Trump is going to be the next Speaker of the House? I mean, he's literally preparing for an announcement tomorrow at Mar-a-Lago when leadership speeches are happening tonight.
I think there's a certain faction of the Republican Party that would like to see him be Speaker of the House, and it would be a thumb in the eye to these liberal Democrats who have such Trump derangement syndrome. But I do believe that people are floating this around, some of the Freedom Caucus people, I believe. But you know what? We're going to have to wait and see. I will be at the announcement tomorrow at Mar-a-Lago. I'm excited to see what he says. I hope there's a message of great unity and working together as a party, making sure that all of our elections are secure going forward, not looking backward, just positivity and unity and people that love this country. And it's funny that her only response was, that's not really an option. At this stage in the game, anything could be an option, and everyth's on the table. And let's see what happens in the next couple of days, and let's get Herschel elected.
I have seconds. Are you telling me you think this announcement is him being Speaker of the House tomorrow?
No, absolutely not. But I'm saying there's some people that are floating that idea.
Okay. All right. Good to see you both. Thanks for being here.
Have a great one.